Hi there. Hey there, Elvin, and welcome to the Call to Cinema on the Go. So I'm here with my dad again tonight, and we're doing something a little different, kind of cool, and which I hope you guys will like. So what I'm going to do basically is we are going to be doing a whole. I went through my dad's collection throughout the day, and I started taking things out kind of randomly, stuff that he didn't know, and I kind of put them aside. So we're going to go through. We're going to dive into his mind by seeing some of his collection, ask him his thoughts on the films, and as we do some of this, what we're going to do too is what I'm going to do is at certain times, if a title's like kind of interesting, kind of different, I'm going to give you a clue to what the title is before I actually show it. So before I show it to him, before I show it to you, there's going to be times that we're going to look at the titles, or we're going to look at clues from the titles, whether it be like, "Hey there, Chris," whether it's like it's just like a comment or like basically something about the film, a tagline, genre, or like in a lot of cases, some of the actors. And you guys are going to try and guess. So this isn't my official quiz that I'm doing. So what I'm doing right now, hey there, Charles. Hey there, Richard. Hey, Amy. Hey, Vince. So hopefully you like this. We're going to do something a little bit different, a little bit on the different side. We're going to dive into, hey, Sim and Dave, man. We are going to dive into my dad's collection. So what I'm doing right here, so you can have it on the, you can see the comments here, so we can see them bigger on his iPad. We are going to do this here. So there you go. See, as you can see the comments right there.
Yeah.
So that's going to make it a lot easier for us because last time I was doing it with this right here. So good news, I got my Friday 13th box set. It's at home. Also, I got today from Mill Creek sent me Ultraman RB and the film, so I'll be reviewing those in the near future. But before you go any further, you got something today, so let's see what you got.
I got something?
Yes, you did. Well, in the mail. So horror suggestions, by the way. This one was talked about on Just to This podcast. Brian actually got this one. You got a early copy of it. So want to show it off? So that's Curse of the Dead. Now, before I go any farther, and before Dad talks about it, because he's going to, I'm going to put him on the spot. Can you hear me good? Is the sound okay? Sound test for this one, because we are in a different position for this video. Sound okay? I'm like juggling invisible balls.
All good.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. So, Curse of the Undead. Recently put up by Kino Lorber. Mentioned on the Just to This podcast I was just on, which hopefully you guys checked it out because it dropped yesterday. So, who stars in this one here? So we got Eric Fleming, Michael Pate, directed by Edward Dean. So what drew you to this one? 1959 release. So, what drew you to this film?
The fact that I saw
it
in the theater.
So this was the theater film for you.
Yeah. It was done in the 50s, late 50s. It's basically a black and white cowboy vampire. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it was their first attempt to try something different for Universal, and it's just a fun movie.
It's a gorgeous cover, I got to say. So I would buy this on the sexiness of the cover alone. That is one sexy-ass cover. So does it deliver? Is this stuff in the film?
Well, not exactly. There's a girl in the film and a guy on a horse.
Is there a vampire on a horse?
There's a vampire on a horse, but the vampire in the film got a hat instead of guns. And
not bad. Okay, so we got Eric Fleming from Rawhide, which is one of my favorite Western shows. Michael Pate from Hondo. Yeah. A lot of Western stars in there. Kathleen Crowley from Target Earth. I'm guessing that's the blonde on the cover. I assume she's blonde in the film.
Well, she's blonde.
John Haidt. Cinematography by Ellis W. Carter, who did The Incredible Shrinking Man, which is one that I love. Used to scare me as a kid because it had the scene with the tarantula, and I am arachnophobic. So, this is a recommendation by you, right? Yeah. We got an audio commentary with film historian Tom Weaver on here, and trailers as well. So, not stacked, but commentary is good to have, especially since certain companies have been lacking in their commentaries lately. Cough, Criterion cough. I wish you would have done like a kind of like maybe like a slip cover for this one, because this is a really sexy looking one. Did anybody else pick up Curse of the Undead? I know if Brian was here, you would say for sure that he did.
And Kino are reasonably
Hey, Alan.
priced too. Yeah.
Kino's one of the most reasonably priced first Daniel time
Yeah.
when it comes to this stuff. So for those that just came in, I've got random stuff here from my dad, like from his collection. We're gonna go into the mind of a film collector, and hey there, Daniel. This is Daniel from Cobwebs
Okay.
podcast, which you all should be listening to because it is fantastic, by the way. Hopefully, me and Daniel will collaborate on something in the future. We've done 2, and had a blast. You need to replace your VHS of that movie. So you got the VHS of Curse of the Undead? That is nice. So, guys, the rules for this one here is I'm going to be picking movies from, hey there, Jason, from Dad's collection. I just took a bunch of stuff. He hasn't seen what I took. You obviously have not seen what I took. So, hey there, Dustin. Welcome, man. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring him movies. I want to get his reaction, like his thoughts on the films. But before I do that, as I bring each one up, I'm going to mention something about the film, whether it's going to be like a cast members or a genre or just something kind of different and unique if I can on the film. And I'll might be brief, might be something that he's very excited about. So I'm going to start with one that is not exactly horror. And we'll get into the good creepy stuff and the sleazy stuff and all the other cool stuff. Got a glass of scotch ready. Try not to Google. We're going to try not to do that. This is going to be like a start to like a quiz thing. I'm going to do a big quiz thing down the road, but I didn't have time to do it up tonight. By the way, for yesterday's video, I do apologize that I didn't do yesterday's video, but as Dad can be witness to, I was in severe pain, and I took a pain pill, and it knocked me out for pretty much half the night. So, pain or not, we're getting through this video.
You can talk more in the first video. I think I'm going to join your enthusiasm and get a little glass of something while you, because I don't know too much about that other than what it is.
All right. Okay. So here's one for you guys to guess. Well, he gets his glass of something, which I can't drink, by the way, because I am, unfortunately, taking medication. So this is a film. And I'll do this by, this one is going to be easy. This one, for some of you guys, this one's going to be easy. And it's going to be by go by the actors. So, you want to do it by actors? You want to go by actors first? Hey, Dungeon. My dad is here. Don't worry. He's not invisible. This is not one of these kind of like invisible man type of things. He's just got to get a drink. He'll be right back. So, this movie has in it, and I'll mention the big names last. So it has Danny Green, Cecil Parker, Herbert Lom,
Oh my gosh, you got it from there. Can't believe this.
Alec Guinness, Jack Warner. No guesses yet. Katie Johnson, Frankie Howard, and Peter Sellers. Seriously, no guesses. And some people left trying to figure that out.
Oh, yeah.
You got to come back here. We're losing viewers and everything.
I know. My wife headed away on me.
He's getting a drink. And until somebody actually speaks, and even if you guess or not, nobody has any guess
I think I'm going to have to forget the drink. I can't find any.
of any type. They've been surprisingly quiet, so that makes me kind of nervous.
Video froze.
Video froze for a bit. Okay, I apologize because I had people drop out of here. So I'm guessing some of you guys kind of refreshed. Nothing froze up on my side. I do apologize. So, actors. We'll go through them really quickly. You guys tell me if you know who it is. Jack Warner. Hey, Dave. Katie Johnson. Frankie Howard. Danny Green. Cecil Parker, Peter Sellers, Herbert Lom, and Alec Guinness. And this movie was remade with Tom Hanks. I'm going to guess, and then you guys here are going to guess the film, which is a shame because this actually is a really good film and one that I particularly like myself.
I didn't guess it from the first action.
Oh, right on. We got a guess there from old school. You're right. It is Ladykillers, which is a fantastic edition here by Studio Canal. What's a Studio Canal?
Full screen.
A full screen is like what it is.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Studio Canal, which is both Region A and Region B. It's a very sexy release. So what brought you to Ladykillers? One you saw as a kid, one that you just really like?
I'm sort of a big fan of British comedy. Carry On Gang.
Got a booklet.
So
Just one that stuck with you?
I just love British comedy. I find the Brits are great for comedy and horror.
I'll agree with that. Okay. The next one's don't look for this one.
Okay.
I know you don't know this. I'll put this one in. So I'm going to do this one in a different way because I don't think you're going to guess by some. You might guess by director. Are you ready for this one? Because this one's going to be harder. Lee, I know you said the last one seemed like harder. I think this one's going to be harder. So this one is. I'll give you the director first. Ray Cooney and David Croft directed this one.
Yeah, most everything British I like.
So we got in this one Leslie Phillips and stars Barbara Windsor. And I don't think it's a carry-on film, actually.
No, it's not a carry-on film.
Is this what I think it is? No Google. Anybody know this one? So I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna guess that you don't. It's a British kind of I guess a sex farce or like mildly raunchy, but
It's
very tame.
Like Carry On, a little tamer probably.
Very much like Carry On. Kind of very body humor. And that is Not Now, Darling. Gotta love this cover. And it says this is Jezebel #1. So is this Jezebel is in the company that is an offshoot from Synapse, or is it just a different Jezebel?
I have absolutely no idea.
But this is my type, so I like this type of humor. There's a really good Mitchell and Webb skit that talks about basically in a body little hospital. So what was your thing on this one? Tell me about this film.
Just
again,
I like British humor. It's like Carry On. Once it's got Leslie Phillips, Barbara Windsor, part of the Carry On gang. So
now don't worry, the owl won't be this hard.
Oh no, there's the.
All right.
Okay.
One of the first slashers. This is considered like one of the OG slashers, not one of the really more well-known slashers, but it's kind of a slasher film. And it's got a very famous older actress, actually Gloria Graham, in this one here. And Vic Tayback as well. And directed by Philip Gilbert. I got a feeling you guys aren't going to guess these early ones, but this one is a Scream Factory release that I think is now out of print. So some of you guys probably have this in your collection, and you probably grabbed it when it was going out of print. Maybe you haven't watched it yet, but I think you should, because it's a fun little film. Well, let's see young Vic Tayback. Now Final Exam. It's a bit older than that. Final Exam's like an 80s one. This one is the 70s. This one was done the year I was born.
What's that, 42?
Blood and Lace. And I love this cover. Yeah, Vic Tayback in a slasher.
And,
Want to see young Vic Tayback?
And an even younger Dennis Christopher in this movie. One of his first.
Is Dennis Christopher in this one?
Oh, yeah.
You guys know Fade to Black's one of my favorite movies. So really cool to see to see that. So
It's got a decent part in it too. It's not like.
tell me about this film.
Um,
Since it's a while since I've seen this film.
That's about It's about this woman's got this house for wayward children. Like, it's hard. I don't want to spoil it because it's got a part in the beginning of it, and they're doing something to the children, as you can guess.
Oh no, this isn't like this is not like Boys of St. Vincent's or anything like that.
No, no.
Okay,
It's bloody.
so it's a
You gotta
Blu-ray DVD combo pack. By the way, if
great
you
fun,
guys
though.
have
It's a good
questions
movie.
about these movies, as I'm going through, ask about these films, especially if it's a movie that you haven't seen that piques your interest. Because if I haven't seen it, he has. In Search of Collection. I need that, actually. Oh, Vic's done a lot of different stuff. Me and Vic, we's on first name basis. All right, okay, this is going to be one that, oh yes, I so want to ask you questions on this one. So,
Oh God.
the next one is directed by Jess Franco. You ready? We got any Franco? We got Franco fans here tonight? Any big Franco fans? You guys are super quiet tonight. So,
I think they're getting just a little late. Seems like they're getting the.
I think the feed is a little delayed.
I think
So
so.
I'm
It
going to
seems
try and go repeat things a bit without going a little bit too annoying. But I think the feed's a bit delayed on this side. Like his black and white work best. So this one's not always black and white. So this is a Franco film. And this will make it real easy for you. It's got Lena Romay in it. So yeah, so Lena Romay is in this Franco film. I know what you're thinking. Obviously you know it right away. Because Lena Romay was obviously only in one Franco film ever. And never shown up again. So, okay. It also has Alice Arno, which isn't going to help you either because Alice Arno is also in a bunch of Franco films.
they're on.
And Paul Muller. Okay, this is not going to help at all. All right, I'm just going to show you the film. But this one here, hey there, Kubrick. Welcome, man. Was put out by Severin Films. And is this the big edition? This the... Oh, I can't show that on screen. It was called the... What was it called? Do you remember what it was called?
I'm looking at it.
The Hard Banana Edition.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear
Or the Frozen Banana Edition. Something like that. Like Frozen... Something about bananas. I can't tell you why. Could be any reason. Maybe she likes banana splits. I don't know. We're going to go with that. Just in case. All right. Do you know it? Can anybody guess it?
No, I'll never guess that.
Lena Romay. Severin Films. Yes, you're right. Hot Nights of Linda, which is an excellent release. This was put out by Severin. They did a really good job on this one. We got an interview with Jess Franco on here. Exclusive interview with Jess Franco and Lena Romay. They're both passed on now, unfortunately. Fantastic Fest Lifetime Achievement Award presentation to Jess Franco. I got to get this release. Nightmare USA, Beyond Terror author Stephen Thrower, and there's outtakes. I can just imagine the outtakes for this film. So what brought you to the Hot Nights of Linda?
You did.
Did I really?
Yes, you told me about it on one of the Severin
Oh,
sales.
so I did,
You knew
yeah.
I was a Jess Franco fan.
And
So
Lena
you-
Romay was on it.
So you told me that she was in it, so I went out. And
So this, one of the many people I've corrupted, like during sales. Welcome back. You just missed out on the Hot Nights of Linda. You can take that however you want to. But actually, this is a really good one. I actually really like this one here. This is one of the few Jess Franco films, I'll be honest with you, that my better half actually sat down and watched me. I can't say she was a great fan of it, but she sat down and watched with him.
it had a sort of a bit
It
of
had-
a,
it had-
almost a plot.
It had a plot. There was a plot to it. Like you just said, you weave your way through through like Jess Franco stuff. There's always a plot. You ready for some classic stuff? Some really cool So this is a producer. Producer, director? I'm going to say producer. Did he direct these two?
Producer mostly. He probably did direct something.
I'm a peeking. I don't think he directed any of these, did he? Okay, this is a producer collection. I know it's not Val Lewton because I know that's what you're going to think right away. But it's part of the Icons of Horror collection that was put out by Sony, I think. Yeah, by Sony. There are 4 films in this set. So I'm just going to read you the names of the set. Unfortunately, I can't do anything but auto-delaying. Tonight, I'm just going to do my best. And hopefully you can hear me okay. If you got to refresh, refresh. But please come back. And you can tell me, this is one we're not going to have to guess the movie. You're going to have to guess the set or the name of the person. So we got the Zombies of Mortal. The one that I think is my dad's favorite honor is the Werewolf, because he's a huge werewolf fan. Creature with the Autumn Brain. And one of the ugliest creatures ever to come on monster movies, the Giant Claw. I'm not even joking. That's like a monster even a mother couldn't love. It's really like, it's a monster beaten with the ugly stick. Does anybody know the name of this set? Or in other words, the producer that produced all 4 of these films? The Giant Claw, Creature with the Autumn Brain, Zombies of Mortal, and The Werewolf, which is a scientific werewolf film. And because there's a bit of a delay. Excellent, Kubrick. I can't wait to see that. I'm so behind on videos. You remind me.
Someone got it?
Someone got it?
Oh, yes.
Vince got it. It is Sam Katzman. And this is an excellent collection. This is one that I'm pretty jealous of my dad got. It's actually a really cool one. So are Sam Katzman films ones that you saw when you grew up in theater?
The Werewolf, I saw the 4 of them. That's right.
So
I saw the 4 of those.
If you're going to say a favorite, is it the Werewolf? Did I guess right?
It's a fun set. It's, you can sit back and watch them and enjoy them. You don't take them serious, but they're fun. The Werewolf is actually a very good one.
So this is like more of a, he's not like a bit by werewolf. It's
Giant
a
Claw.
science story,
Giant Claw is good if you like flying giant turkeys.
Yeah, flying giant turkeys. There you go. Perfect, because it's perfect for Thanksgiving. Trying to get this back in.
Many Ray Ariels in my collection. I'm a big fan of his.
All right. Hey, Cinema Dave. All right. This one may be easier for some of you guys. So it is an Italian film. It's directed by Jean Brisme.
I wouldn't even know.
And it stars the great Erica Blanc. So in it, and who else is in this one here? She's a main cast member that I actually would really remember. This was put out by Mondo Macabra. Looks like there's some cards and sexy stuff in it. This is a sexy edition, guys, so get ready for really sexy edition. And I'm guessing it has 2 covers, and you chose the other cover. I would have chose the other cover.
I don't even know. I don't know the other cover.
Probably seen the movie, but don't know the title. Who wins, Giant Claw or Q, the Winged Serpent? What do you go with? If you
Say it again.
Giant Claw or Q, the Winged Serpent?
Oh, Q.
I got to go with Q too. Larry Cohen, man.
Giant Claw is silly, but
Q is
it's
great.
fun. But Q is much better movie.
All right, are we ready for this one? Anybody guessing at all? So let's do this.
I'll never guess that. I can't guess it.
Exactly.
Still got
Jason
it.
Priestley owns it.
Oh,
The
God.
Devil's Nightmare.
Wow.
Hey, Kay, welcome, man.
All right.
So this is the alternate artwork for The Devil's Nightmare. Nightmare. The Devil's Nightmare. That could be a movie. I would make that movie. So there's some sexy stuff in there. So The Devil's Nightmare is a favorite of mine, actually. I do love this film. This is the one with the tourist bus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like Erica Blanc. I like her a lot, actually. She was in the Umberto Lenzi, Carol Baker set. In the second film, I think the one with it's not the one with John Sorrell, is it?
She was in Night Evelyn Came Out of the Grave.
Oh, which is a classic. I love that film. Mine arrived today too, Kay. Oh, the washing machine. I don't think it does have the washing machine, but
No,
there's
I
some
don't
neat
have
stuff
that.
in here to show you guys. So I'm going to show you if I can. I'll look to see if like there's like.
No, I think you can show it. You're not. You're nothing on bad.
Well, let's see if we'll see. This one's good, so we can show you this. Just in case, I'm not taking any chances. We can show you this. Another stunning scene from The Devil's Nightmare. Can we show you? Is that nudity?
No.
Okay.
You can't even see it in here.
Ooh.
You see the bits and pieces.
Beware the ghastly beheading. She is a very white person.
Got a booklet with it too, so it's worth, it's worth getting.
So when it comes to like a lot of these releases, like Mondo releases, it's really good to jump on them when they announce them. There's a Mondo sale coming up in about like 2 weeks. I'll be doing like a big video on that. And when you get the Mondo limited edition releases when they come out initially, then you get stuff like double, like cards and like it's right up here. Get like things like these really kind of cool, sexy booklets that they do. And I gotta say, they do some really good work with their booklets. Apparently, there's a connection to Rafifi with this one here, and they even have alternate artwork. And I'll show the alternate artwork on this one because I actually do like the alternate artwork on this one here. Make sure there's no nail to tie.
We'll put it back in that way, Aaron. I didn't never seen that one before.
So that's the other artwork, which is the one that this one I prefer actually. What do you want? Which one do you want?
Put that one on it. I didn't even know. Now I'll tell you, I was so interested in the movie. I did see that one in the theater, so.
See, this one I saw on VHS back in the day, and I think was cut the initial time that I saw it. So it was a while before I got to see it in all its in all its glory.
Yeah, that's just a totally uncut version there.
Now, if you have not checked out Devil's Nightmare, it's one I do recommend. The Japanese movie Pulse. Oh, nice. As long as it's a Japanese movie, Pulse, and not that horrible Kristen Bell remake. Which, by the way, ooh, yeah. But the Japanese one I really did like. It creeped me out. Wonder if your review will be positive or negative. But always pimp your stuff here, guys. You got stuff coming out. You got videos, podcasts, all this stuff coming out. Please let people know on here because it's during the Halloween month time when you got horror stuff coming on, especially. Then make sure that you let us know because we're always starved for more horror content. There you go. This is the alternate artwork. This is really sexy. The great, very white Erica Blanca. Oh, she's always really like super white. She's not like white as like Sheamus from like WWE wrestling, but she's pretty white. All right. So the next film is a Fred Olen Ray film. And so my dad actually has a... Oh yeah, when it comes to like the Mon Macabres, their limited editions have this special red case that the regular editions don't. So I always try to get the limited editions for the Blu-rays. Like the regular, for their DVDs, all their DVDs are red cased. So this is a Fred Olen Ray film. Actually autographed by Fred Olen Ray. With Linnea Quigley, Michelle Bauer. You guys should better get this one. Jerry Fox, Trisha Burns, and the great Gunnar Hansen. And that is enough hints when it comes to this one, especially since I told you the director and all the stars. I know one of you guys will have at least one copy of this one. I do have this film, but not this sexy edition. And yes, please hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe, all that super goodness. Do we have nobody guessing a Fred Olen Ray film that stars Linnea Quigley, Michelle Bauer, and Gunnar Hansen from Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
You got it.
You got it? We got a winner.
Yeah, Goblins.
Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. And you are correct. This is the actual one. This was put up by Fred Olen Ray.
Oh, yeah.
He did this one himself from the Retro Media. This is a region-free. Every once in a while, Fred Olen Ray puts out his own Blu-ray releases, and he puts them out autographed.
That's Linnea Quigley's autograph in back.
Is it Linnea Quigley's autograph?
Yeah.
So, even better.
But I got a poster from Fred Olen Ray autograph.
Got an autograph poster from Fred Olen Ray?
Was it different movie? No, it was one called The On Living.
So I can't show you the inside because there's nudity. But it is a special signed edition. And it has I guess you want to see the special features, you look on the inside. So, special feature-wise. Audio commentary of Fred Olen Ray, moderated by Dave Dakota. Remembering Hollywood Chainsaw 27 years later, new video feature of Michelle Bauer, Jay Richardson, and Fred Olen Ray. Original trailer, making a video, Night Owl Theater, which I think has his wife in it, and more. I'd be surprised if Linnea Quigley's it doesn't have something to do aside from putting her name on it. Oh yeah, that was probably why, but that's okay. They have the Kurt Allen Superman cereal. Actually, I don't think I do.
I think I do, and I've got Superman versus Adam Man. It's another one that Kurt Allen did.
That one I got. I thought it was George Reeves Superman versus Adam Man.
No, his first one was Superman and
First
the
Mole Man. Yeah. But okay. I know part of the reason that you got this at the time because you liked this film, but was the support for Olen Ray too, because he was sick at that time too, wasn't he? During these when were being done. So Fred Olen Ray had some health issues a while back, and when he did, there was a few films that he put out with with signed editions to kind of help cover medical costs and stuff like that. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers was one of those. I think Scalps was another one too.
I believe
so, yeah. Around the same time. Yeah. Oh, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers is definitely a hoot. Oh, he's alive. Yeah. He's good. Just
A lot of people probably don't know he was a wrestler too.
Yeah, exactly.
Fred Olen Ray.
Not for a WWE or anything like that, but kind of on the indie circuit.
Independent, yeah.
Fred Olen Ray's story, life story would make a good film actually.
Oh yeah.
So would Nashi. Nashi and Fred Olen Ray, two people that both did wrestling, and it went into film.
Well, the movie that I've got the poster of, signed by Fred Olen Ray, is the Nashi movie.
It's a Nashi. Which one is it? Is
The On Living or Tomb of Werewolf.
Oh.
It's got two titles.
See, we're gonna talk Nashi coolness here, right? All right. We got a code red here. Got a code red. You ready for it? You ready for this one? So you're gonna know this one right away. So it stars Canadian actor Nicholas Campbell, Barbara Gordon, and who's your favorite director?
Oh my gosh,
Henry Silva. That's what I'm saying.
I don't really know.
Are you sure it's not Franco or Fulci? Or
I like all those guys for other reasons, and I like Hitchcock for thrillers. And there's so many, I just go by the film itself.
Not The Undertaker.
What's
your opinion on Black Christmas?
I have The Undertaker. What?
What's your opinion?
I love Black Christmas. One of my favorite. The original, don't count the remake, but the original is one of my favorites.
Hey there, Richard. So it is Trapped, which is actually a really, really cool film.
He's the main star.
Henry Silva's the main star of the film.
It's a really good movie.
Hey there, Penga. Now, one of the reasons that we may be getting a little bit of a delay on this, by the way, is we do have kind of a storm going on out there, and it is kind of raging pretty high. It's gotten super windy. But hey there, Dale.
That could be doing it too.
But I will definitely try to keep this going as best as I can. So Trapped is a really cool edition. This is actually a very good one. What do you have to say about Trapped?
Well, I love Trapped. It's about these cottages that go up into the hills for vacation, and they run into, they witness a murder, and it's like an old like moonshiner type
That sounds cool.
settlement, and Henry Silva's totally crazy in this one.
I don't know if I've seen this one.
It's really good.
We may have to watch this one before I go back.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Obviously, he bought this because he's a huge fan of Da Vinci's Inquest, and Nicholas Campbell.
I bought it because I'm a huge fan of Henry Silva.
Look how gory this cover is. Look at that gory cover, man. Isn't that awesome? Look at the gore on this cover. I love that gore.
Oh, anybody who sees that will like it. I can guarantee you.
One more look at the gore shot, because who's my father's favorite actor and actress?
Do you want a video of my collection maybe before you go? You browse your bit. Some of my collection is packed up because we're planning a move in the future. So I still have some that you can look at, but a lot of it's packed up. My box sets are packed up.
But we'll do a video. So what I'll do is I'll try to go around. Maybe I'll get my dad to narrate a bit, and we'll do like a kind of like a partial collection video at least. Who's your favorite actor and actress?
I always favored Robert Mitchum. I'm back from the old school, so
Good choice.
you know. An actress, I don't know. Of the newer ones, I like Jennifer Jason Leigh. I don't know if a lot of people know her or not, but
Would you say anyone like old school?
my gosh, Barbara Stanwyck if you're really old,
Oh, yes.
like me.
I love Barbara Stanwyck. So that's one place that I do, like me and Dad do agree on, is that I'm a huge Barbara Stanwyck fan. I think she can do no wrong, actually. Her like pre-code stuff, especially. She does some amazing pre-code stuff. All right. Franco again? We got Franco here? Yes, I think we do.
Oh, that's Franco.
All right. What are both of your favorite 80s horror films? That's a hard. Well, I grew up on like Friday the 13th, stuff like that, but that's too easy an answer, so I'm not going to give you that for an answer, Ping. I think it's a cheat. But if I was to give you one, like let's do a bit of a deeper dive, and that this is a bit connected to and Fade to Black because it's recently coming out. That would definitely be high on my list. But I'm gonna go with Jack Shoulders Alone in the Dark, with Jack Palance and Martin Landau and Donald Pleasance. It has a kind of like adjacent sort of cameo in it, in a kind of a nightmare sequence. So that would be my kind of like 80s one that I most want on Blu-ray, and that's a favorite of mine. What about you?
Let me see. Well, the part of the 80s I didn't sleep through, one called The Prowler, or Charlie Granger. If it's horror, you mean. I enjoyed it for some myself.
Prowler was good.
And I guess the typical ones. I liked Halloween, the first one.
What's 78 though?
That's 78? Oh,
Yeah. We like 81 is like when you get to Halloween too.
okay. Throw that in. What about April Fool's Day? And
April. Oh no, it's 86. So we're definitely good there.
pretty good there. Okay.
All right, so we got next one. We're getting. By the way, don't stop asking questions. Keep asking questions. Just because I'm doing this doesn't change that. There, I love the fact that you're asking questions. Did I see the Scream Factory putting Prince of Darkness on 4K? I did. I would guess, because we're seeing the Prince of Darkness now that come out in 4K, that you're going to see look towards what Studio Canal put out from John Carpenter on 4K stuff like The Fog and just look for that, and you're probably going to get a hint of what's going to be coming out in the future on 4K for Scream Factory. I'm going to guess they're going to do all those John Carpenters on 4K, and hopefully they'll put some nice new stuff in it. My dad just recently got a new 4K TV right here, so I'm trying to get him over to the dark side, to the 4K side, and I think he's going to be grabbing a 4K player, or hopefully they're on Black Friday.
Hopefully. They say you broke up for a second, but that could be the weather. Pretty lousy weather this way. So
Somebody
that's
like
quite
The Changing
possible.
with George C. Scott, which is an amazing film, by the way.
Oh, that's a great movie. That's a great movie.
Blue Underground's 4K, definitely. They're expensive. You got to save up for them. But, Dad, they're definitely worth it. Razorback, love Razorback.
I saw that in theater too, Razorback.
I did not. I saw that on video, VHS.
Yeah.
All right, double feature. Severin. I was going to say James Franco. Jess Franco. And make this one super easy for you guys. What's a double feature, Jess Franco? It's probably going to be pretty easy. You get Robert Forster, Pamela Stanford. Got Robert Forster in both these films?
I don't think it's the Robert Forster. I don't think it's the same.
We got a different Robert Forster.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, because I didn't think he was in any Jess Franco films.
No.
So, anybody going to guess?
No one would guess that. And I don't even guess it.
Kind of cannibalistic films. You're right. Exactly. You're 100% right. Jason,
Oh,
you are
gee, he's good.
you're really good with this. Devil Hunter and Cannibal Terrace. When I do like a full-fledged, like the Boar, I got Boar, but you know what, Alan? I'll be totally honest with you. I haven't got a chance to look at it yet. Did you see Boar? Shutter put it out, actually.
Oh, yes, I saw it. I enjoyed it. That was
Yeah.
all right. Yeah.
I've only seen the first like 15 or 20 minutes of it because I was doing something at the time. Jason is definitely on fire.
Yeah, we probably got a lot of safe stuff.
That's it. I'll send all your movies to Jason. That way
Yeah,
we'll be
there we go.
yeah. Okay. So Vinegar Syndrome, Vincent. You guys know I like my Vincent stuff. So this might be a little sleazy. No. Okay, no, so no, seriously. Seymour Kessel is in this one. We have Michael Callahan, James Stacey. Oh, Pamela Hensley, really? We watched this one together, actually. Cleavon Little, Sally Kirkland. Oh, yes. And it's kind of a mystery.
86 From Beyond. Yeah, right on. Turn of the Living Dead. That was good, yeah. Good movies.
And the movie title has something to do with like photography.
Jason will get it probably.
Well, I totally disagree with you, Pinga, because what I saw Boar I liked, and my dad said Boar's good. You overruled. Not Dark Room. Though it is, Jason is right again. It is Double Exposure, which, by the way, is a really fun film. This is one that I had, but I hadn't watched it in years. And
I hate to
we
say
watched
this
it here.
again, but I saw this one in theater too.
my dad spent a lot of time
A lot of time in the
in
theater.
the theater.
Now, I like Michael Callahan, I'm a big fan of his. So.
Okay, we're gonna pussyfoot around one thing. Hey, scare package.
Yes, we
Actually,
did.
sort of. We saw the first like 25 minutes scare package. I actually enjoyed it. I especially like cold opening. Out of what I saw, cold opening was the best part. He was not as big a fan. So I like scare package. Him not so much.
No, I'm not a real gore fan.
All right, so this is definitely this is a. Hey, Damien, welcome. We're doing guessing on here on this one. This is, I'm going to give you one thing right away. This is an Emmanuelle film with Laura Gemser. Gabrielle Tinte, who is in all of the Emmanuelle films, so that's not going to help you at all. With Laura Gemser. Roger Brown, Ricardo Savino. There's another hint I could give you, but I'm not giving you that hint because we're not going to talk about that on this channel. And it's directed by Joe D'Amato. Emmanuelle in blank. Insert place name here.
In America. Hey, someone got it there.
In America, you're right. And Joe Spinell was starred in Maniac. Maniac was directed by Wim Lustig, who did like Maniac Cop 2. I guess he liked it.
Jason, of course.
So it is Emmanuelle in Venice, which is quite the eye-opening and interesting film. This may actually be part, who knows, if they got the rights to it, of that Black Emmanuelle set that's coming out from
It may be. That's the uncensored version. I'm not
from
sure.
Severin Films. Though this one here recently got a release from Mondo Macabre too. Is it Mondo Macabre?
Yeah.
So I don't know if they would have the rights to it now. Just got the Mondo Blu-ray. It's quite the interesting film. All right. Keep asking questions. All that stuff is fun for me, I'm going to keep asking you guys questions. It's making you guys guess. Who will beat Jason in the next one? So, we got a something weird. Unfortunately, this company is no more. How many Emmanuelles are there? A lot. I actually don't know. Do you know how many?
No.
Because you see, you got the Emmanuelles that start off with Sylvia Crystal, and she does 3 of those. Then you have an actress take over from her, and the actress kind of take over for her. Goes from probably Emmanuelle 6 or 7 with those.
They actually had this sort of a TV type manual too, I believe, at one time.
There was the Emmanuelle, the kind of like the private ones. Emmanuelle was called private something, and Emmanuelle in space,
yeah.
which
A lot of Emmanuelles.
and of course there was the Black Emmanuelle series as well. So there's way too many for me to like remember. One of these days we'll do an Emmanuelle one. Do you like Jack Frost and Jack Frost 2?
Oh yeah, I got it's fun. It's fun, you know.
All right, so this is a something weird one, and it's done by Herschel Gordon Lewis, and it's called the Blood Trilogy. So easy one. Just name the 3 Blood films. The Blood Trilogy from Herschel Gordon Lewis. That's all you got to do. Name the 3 Herschel Gordon Lewis Blood Trilogy films. Blood Feast is one. Yep. There's 2 more. One of them doesn't even have blood in the name. So don't let that kind of throw you off. Blood Feast in 2000 Maniacs. So you got them. Actually, wait a minute. No, there's one you're missing. We're missing one. Hey! Good day, Jamie. We're doing a game here. So basically, Jamie, what we're doing is, well, we're asking questions. Especially to him.
Again.
Color Me Blood Red. And got it. You're right. So this is the Blood Trilogy. This came out from Something Weird. Sadly, Something Weird is no more. But it's really nice to see some Something Weird Blu-rays out there. Still in the wild. So we're doing a game here, Jamie. So basically, I'm like quality cinema. Exactly. I'm giving clues to the movies before I show them. Before I ask my dad what he thinks of these films. I would ask you guys what you think of these films. You have questions and stuff in the films. And you have to guess what the film is before I put it up. So what brought you to this? Aside from the fact it was $10 at HMV.
That's what brought me to it.
$10 at HMV.
I'm not a big Lewis fan, but I just got a kick out of it. It's just gore and bad acting, but it's fun.
And one of the greatest earworm songs of all time, 2000 Maniacs.
Yeah, there you go.
This is one that actually gave me that, and I know it's out of print. So this is a BCI release. What did you think of Blood Harvest? Oh, you like Blood Harvest? Actually,
I have it. I have Blood Harvest. Love the theme song.
Death Wish 3 is your new favorite commentary? New commentary is your new favorite canon film. I don't my favorite canon. I got to do a canon video, actually, Jamie, because I love canon films.
I do too, but I don't know any newer ones. I know I've got some here. Mostly the action type.
Oh, yeah.
Ninja ones and action ones. Probably what I got, you know.
I like Death Wish 2. I know that's an unpopular opinion.
Oh, I like Death Wish 2.
I do like Death Wish 2.
I have all those.
Michael Winner.
Yeah.
What do we think of Delta Force? I actually thought Delta Force was really fun.
Yeah. It's a good action movie.
No. You know more about canon films. Maybe I should have you on when I'm talking about canon films, Jamie, because we could talk.
Oh, did he say what now? James said he edited the
Electric Boogaloo.
I think I may have that somewhere. I know I've seen it. I'm not sure it's in my collection.
That's
or
the
not,
canon film documentary.
Yes, I know. Yeah,
one of the best documentaries out there. Actually.
I know which one it is. Yeah.
So great work. So you worked on the Exploitation documentary, The Driving Deliriums, which we looked at tonight, but unfortunately, JB Hi-Fi weren't shipping here to Canada.
Yeah,
we looked at
that's
some
right.
stuff tonight.
We're going to order some, but they wouldn't ship it there.
Death Wish 2 is hard. Death Wish 2 is like, I hate to say it's fun, but it's fun.
I know it was fun, but I enjoyed it. It was a good movie. I had the first 2 already. I liked the first 3, to be honest with you. Then it sort of eased off a bit. But
So I'm even good with 4, but 5, which I'm going to say it's shot in Canada, and it's got Al Waxman, and I love Al Waxman, but he's not exactly the most threatening person in the film.
He should have hung it up after 3, I think. It's just me.
And this was films scored by Jimmy Page.
And I seen Machete Maidens. I enjoyed that too. That was fun. I got a lot of the movies. I got a lot of the movies that are in those.
Oh, nice. He wrote the score to Electric Boogaloo as well.
Wow, very good, great.
And he scored Machete Maidens. Nice.
Well, that's good. I certainly enjoyed those movies.
Oh yeah,
I really
there are
enjoyed
a ton of them.
those.
They're some of my favorites.
Yeah, that's great.
They're shipping some stuff, but they're not shipping everything. Mark Hartley is one of your oldest friends.
All right.
They did some great stuff when it comes to those those are documentaries to watch over and over again. So it's kind of
Well, I love stuff like that. Documentary, trailer tapes, all that kind of stuff.
so we got Paul Naschy here. You ready for Paul Naschy?
I'm always ready for Paul.
This is a Paul Naschy double feature. The one has a werewolf. I know that narrows it down. One has zombies. And I will tell you
pretty much told
one
him.
thing. That the zombies,
Which Burn's a really good movie.
they're out for
Really
vengeance.
good movie.
These zombies are out for vengeance. And this werewolf is having one hell of a night. It's a BCI double feature, Blu-ray double feature. And it is 2 Blu-rays actually. So you get 2. One, each film gets a Blu-ray. They're not like shoved on one Blu-ray. And since I know it's an older release, I will show you guys. And this is right on Vengeance of the Zombies and the Night of the Werewolf. Which one do you think's better?
I'm sort of a sucker for, me, werewolf movies. And the makeup is pretty good, actually pretty good in that movie. I like Zombies too, but they're both pretty good. They're good, entertaining movies.
Not Quite Hollywood is like the documentary that keeps on giving because there's so many releases. This one, Penga, was put out by BCI. They're unfortunately out of business right now. But a lot of the guys that work at that used to work at BCI now work at Mill Creek Entertainment. So you guys should be getting like residuals, Jamie, on all the films that take from that documentary, because any Australian film that comes out, any exploitation film that comes out, like Next to Kin, like Patrick, any of them, they'll always you look in the back to say with extras from from that exploitation and bonus interviews.
Yeah. I do have The Hanging Woman too. I have that one. I have most Naschy movies, to be honest with you. There's not too much I don't have by him.
Got Elizabeth Bathory in the.
Oh yeah, she was in.
This is The Craving.
Vampire. It's not a sequel to, but The Werewolf versus the Vampire Woman. It's sort of a follow up to that.
All right, so this is going to be hard. I don't know how you're going to guess this one. All right. So this
Maybe
one.
you better just show it.
Yeah, this is not.
Oh God, no! Don't show that.
It's too late, dude. So, what are your top 3 Naschy movies? Good question. Let's stop for a second.
Yeah, Naschy, my top 3 Naschy movies. Well, one that I really like has never been released yet. I'm hoping sometime it will be. It's called Owl After Devil, Hunchback at the Morgue, Horror Rises from the Tomb, all of his werewolf movies. I like pretty much everything Naschy does.
The first thing I ever saw from Naschy was Curse of the Devil.
That's a good one.
Curse of the Devil's
like
a favorite of mine. As for the other ones, it's mostly the werewolf films that I like, but Howl is the one that I really want. Unobstructed Viewer will be arriving Friday. That's pretty quick. My dad actually ordered from Unobstructed recently, so hopefully you get yours soon
too. Mine, yeah.
It'd be nice if you got it while I was here, because we'd be able to show it on camera.
Yeah, all right.
Do Unobstructed View ship internationally? Actually, I don't know, to be honest with you. Now, there's a guy that comes in here sometimes that knows them pretty well. And it's Warlock. And he... Tell you what, let me just check. Because you can see the comments from there. Let's look at Unobstructed View. Because I wanted...
And Exploitation. I'd almost need some examples of that.
Of what?
Canuck Exploitation.
Oh, Canuck Exploitation. So, stuff like Sudden Fury or like films like that.
Well, I like Sudden Fury. I don't know if I might even have it, but
They're There's ones like the Cannibal Women,
Oh,
and
okay, yeah,
Exploitation,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the early David Cronenberg stuff, like Shivers.
Okay, yes, I do like that. Then.
So I'm checking abstract review here. Well, you're taking over.
Yeah, unobstructed. I bought quite a few now from Unobstructed View. Their prices are great.
That rhymes.
Really,
it's
really
kinda
good
like,
prices.
You're like a poet.
Especially like more expensive stuff like Arrow Video and that. They really good sales on Arrow Video. No, if I had to learn language, it would be Spanish, but it's a bit late for me to learn that now. But if you give me a crash course. Yeah, Shivers. I saw Shivers in theater, actually. Shivers and Rapid, I saw in theater.
So it looks like they do not ship internationally because their DVDs are mostly coded for North America. We do not ship Criterion products outside of Canada. So they only ship to Canada and the US. I hate giving the bad news like that.
It's too bad, because I've had no problems with them. Some people said, yeah, but I've had no problems with Unobstructed View.
So you're talking Exploitation when I was gone?
Yeah.
Diabetic is definitely where you're going to get it at. And you'll probably get it cheaper from there, James, to be totally honest with you. For you. So this one here, this is different. This is really weird. Okay, so I'm going to ask what this is because I have no idea, but I picked it out. So you're going to have to tell me. You're going to explain this to me.
I can't explain this to you. You can look at it, and you'll know right away from the title what it's about.
It's called After Hours Cinema, Storefront Feature Series. I think this is a volume to this.
They got a bunch of them out, so it could be about. It's done by the 42nd Street.
Shocking 60s cinema.
Yeah, it's Grindhouse Cinema.
The Grindhouse Trash Collection. I just love the cover of this one, so I picked it out.
No, this is not XXX or anything.
No, this is not an X-rated like film. Just so you know. But it has titles like, and I'll get you to tell me if you remember the films.
Oh God.
Uta.
I haven't watched them all. That's the one that I ever got recently. I haven't watched them all.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Uta. Uta sounds like a Swedish one. Okay. The Pimp Primer. The Pimp Primer. I couldn't make that up, guys. So I'm guessing I've seen them. But that's Usha Dagard.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. And John Holmes. John Holmes. Yeah. I always remember. See, whenever I hear the John Holmes name, like I always get like I always think when I was a kid. That's my childhood. So there was this thing called Swedish erotica. Remember Swedish erotica? So they're like like short things, and there was always this like announcer that would like announce the ones that were coming up, and there was this like, and I always remember the announcer like talking about and John Holmes plays a sailor with Aunt Peg in Swedish erotica.
I have to confess, I do have Sassy Girls Pizza here too.
That is an excellent film, by the way.
Wait a minute. What do you mean corrupting? What do you mean corrupting him?
That's it. That may go both ways. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Well, that movie is not Triple X John Holmes. What Aaron just showed you was just a.
Unlike some of the things I'm going to show now. Just joking. Okay, this one's really cool. This is a VCI release. Okay, guess the director? He's directed these, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So, these 4 films. You ready, guys? You're ready to guess these films. Hey there, Deck. So, we got Curse. Oh, my dad definitely likes Tinto Brass. My dad introduced me to Tinto Brass. That's when he did corrupt me.
Pretty extensive Tinto Brass collection.
Just meant cult cinema. I think, yeah. He corrupted me in the ways of cult cinema. That is definitely true.
That's a cult cinema too, yes. Absolutely.
Man Beast. And The Wild World of Batwoman. Keep talking. People want to guess. You can still guess, but just keep asking questions. That's kind of what we like.
Forgot the other two, did you?
No, it's only 3 in this one.
Only 3, okay. Oh, that's right, yes, yes.
It's a triple feature by a certain guy. The guy that did, I think, am I correct in saying that he did Frankenstein's Island?
He did.
And Vince got it right. It is Jerry Warren. It's a Jerry Warren triple feature. I love the cover to this, by the way. So one of the first Jerry Warren films I ever saw was Frankenstein's Island. Now, John Carradine, I think, appears in Frankenstein's Island post-humus. Like he's actually
passed away.
He passed away at the time. But they said, you know what? Let's put pretty much Frankenstein, like John Carradine's head, in Frankenstein's Island. A very classy film, obviously. So basically, if you ever watch Frankenstein's Island, you see like with John Carradine, yeah, that was like film footage obviously shot before he died.
Yes, here. Is it better or worse than the TV Batwoman? It's worse than any Batwoman.
Hey, I like the TV Batwoman, so just right there.
Jerry Warren is he's terrible, but you got to watch it. It's one of those guys, you look at the movie and you got to watch it. It's bad, but you got to.
Would you ever consider making a YouTube channel? Hey, welcome, Dagger.
Now, a bit old for that. I'll stick with yours.
I'll keep getting them on my channel whenever I can. Pimping up the vids. All that type of stuff. Oh, another something weird. Something weird double feature. I'm just going to show this one.
Yeah, make that one brief.
There's nothing on the cover.
I know. What's the titles?
So it's The Defilers and Scum of the Earth. I love these titles, man. These are just such cool titles. I remember
believe me, I'm not that weird, really, honest.
So by Arlie Frost and Herschel Gordon Lewis, Scum of the Earth. I knew it was Gordon Lewis because I got this set. Both of them, of course, written, produced by Friedman.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
This is actually pretty cool. That's what showed up there. Bronson just grabbed the M60. It is a masterpiece. It's a cinematic masterpiece. Bronson will always save your neighborhood.
I like this title there, Big Crack Rock. Cute. This was 3 update. Oh, I love this was 3. That was great. Lots of Bronson shooting them up. I like that.
See, yeah, that's a neat thing. See, when you wonder why I've got such an eclectic taste in film and in cinema, and I like so many different things from like Z grade to like film noir to musicals and stuff like that. This guy here is the reason for that. I did not lie. The Street Gang totally exists in the mind of screenwriter.
I do have regular movies now, folks out there.
I showed
real actors too.
I showed a Peter Sellers movie
okay.
to start it out. So.
We sure Merle and Sam Neill.
Which one?
I don't know, but I'm a big Sam Neill fan, so.
Sam Neill of the BBC TV series with the kid, the young kid.
Oh, no, Sam Neill.
All right, so this is a Shriek Show.
Another classic collection by me. Oh, God.
Next, these are cool. And I'm a big Shriek Show fan. I like the stuff they do. He's one of the nicest people on the planet. Jamie, although he will not know who I am, tell Sam Neill I love his work. Possession, man. Possession.
Yeah, well, I like Sam Neill.
Amazing.
He's really good. Yeah.
And he does such cool things on like was it TikTok or Twitter that I was watching? Watch Sam Neill videos. He does like videos at home, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Burn Witch Burn and The Devil Rise Out. 2 good films, by the way. I love both those films.
But Burn Witch Burns, not Hammer.
No.
Devil Rise Out is Hammer. I like Devil Rise Out, but
Charles Gray, right?
Still don't like. I'm not a spider fan, and the big giant tarantula. Even though I own tarantula, I still.
Yeah.
But Burn Witch Burns is a good movie. They were both worth having.
We need to get Hammer film stuff.
You only have 4 Draculas, so we need to get more of that.
Oh, so you mean like the Warner set that came out, the one with the 4 Dracula films? Yeah, look at Screen Factory stuff. Pseudo Canal put us with great stuff as well. There is a great 8. Do you have it over there? It's a 8 film set that I showed off a while back when when a Cinema Dave was looking into. Hey there, Nathan. Welcome, man. Was looking into getting into Hammer. That's what I showed him to go. There's an 8-film Hammer set done in North America. It comes out for fairly cheap. It's got some of the greats on there.
Curse of the Demons, way up on my list.
Curse of the Demons one was obviously
Really,
one of my
really
favorite
good,
films. And Indicator put it the best.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was good. That's a good one.
Theirs is called Night of the Demons. Curse of the Demons is actually the North American title of the film. So you got to keep up with this stuff. Here, well, I'm just going to show this. Cause I'm not going to make you guess this. Because it's 3 films, you know. There's the Shriek Show High School Horrors with Hell High, which unfortunately is cut, but it does have a really good Joe Bob Briggs commentary on it. So if you're a Joe Bob Briggs Last Drive-In fan, then you're definitely going to check that out. The Majorettes, which was done by John Russo, I think, from
I believe so.
From the Night of the Living Dead. And Hitcher in the Dark, which I don't remember very well. I know Josie Bissett is in it, though. So we'll look at the covers on the inside. So, this is a horrible cover.
It is.
Hell High. Basically, this cover tells you nothing. It just says, buy this because Joe Bob Briggs is in the commentary. This is definitely like a much better cover. Hitcher in the Dark, Giallo? Josie Bissett, Giallo? Okay. It's Lindsay, right? Lindsay wrote this, right?
Roberto Lindsay, yeah.
Who directed this one? Was this directed by D'Amato?
I don't know.
I'm trying to remember who directed this one. I'm going to go with... No, Umberto Lindsay directed it. Okay. I know D'Amato did something on this film. I'm pretty sure he did. My dad does have the Al Amson set. Hitcher in the Dark. I love this cover. Look at this cover. Isn't that a cool cover? I don't know. It's been a long, long time. I used to have this a long time ago. It's been a long time since I've seen this one. And of course, I love this cover. The Majorettes. Hey, T Money. Welcome, man. It's pretty cool, dude. Watch a movie or movies each day.
I
yes,
try to watch a couple in the evening. I don't watch as many as I used to. Okay.
We're going to get the Ren and Stimpy. I did not know there was a Ren and Stimpy documentary. I used to watch Ren and Stimpy when I was younger, so probably.
Yeah, right on.
You're bringing the covers, writing checks that movie can cash. Okay, I'm going to remember. I may steal that in the future. I like that. All right. This one I am going to make a guess. So this one is directed by Antonio Margheriti. And I do like Margheriti. And it has Mark Damon and Michael Rennie and Luciano Pigozzi.
I wouldn't know them, I wouldn't say.
And Sally Smith.
They asked about favorite Hammer Dracula, huh?
My favorite Hammer Dracula? Scars, for me. Scars and Taste of Blood are two of my favorites. I'm guessing that's not yours. But
I like Scars and Dracula's Risen from the grave.
Oh,
that's
good
my
film.
two. And yeah, I do like Legend of Seven Golden Vampires. I have that.
That is an excellent film.
I find it a lot of fun. I like that.
Seven brothers meet Dracula.
Yeah. Well, 7 brothers and their one sister.
And the one sister, yeah. Can't forget the one sister. So, nobody guessed it? Naked you die. So if you live, do you keep your clothes? What do we know about this film?
A lot of women get naked in it, and they die.
All right, okay. Already, I'm liking this film more. Apparently, this was the original script that Mara Bava wrote for a film called Cry Nightmare. It was entrusted to Antonio Margheriti and retitled The Young, the Evil, and the Savage by AIP. Because AIP always rename everything. He hacked 50 minutes off it so it could fit onto a double bill with a Vincent Price vehicle. Actually, a really good Vincent Price vehicle, one of my favorites, the Conqueror Worm.
I was going to show the guy there you want to know, but it's talking about that sailor, so I was going to see if I could find it, but I can't find it now.
I think it's look up there higher, and again you can find like the DVD edition, but showing going on Walmart now. Gig Hammer film set.
Yeah, I can't find it here now. You must have moved around from the other night when we took stuff out, I guess. So that was, no,
Whoa.
don't matter. I'll look for some other times.
I'll be able to find it after. I'll look.
Oh, that's all right, no problem. So lots of new.
All right. So you guys are still asking questions. I'm going to keep up the game, even though you guys not totally invested. I'm just doing it anyway. The next one stars. Wow, I'm sure it's Christina Lindbergh, right?
It is, yeah.
Christina Lindbergh.
Oh God, not. Please forgive me if my son is showing you a lot of movies with nudity in it. I do have movies without nudity. I promise you.
Yeah, sure you do. So here we go. And it is actually, I'm not going to make a guess. Don't worry. It is a great one, actually, by Synapse Films. I would love to see this movie get a great release because it is a really cool film. Not for everybody, though. Trigger warning for this one right here. And without even saying it, Damaged God got it right away. It is Thriller, A Cruel Picture. An excellent film that definitely needs a much better release. Actually, I'm a really big fan of Christina Lindbergh. It is a tough one. But definitely a fun film. Fun film. I wouldn't say fun film. It's a family film. No, it's not. Okay, so for those that don't know, Thriller, A Cruel Picture, not a date night film.
No.
Just gonna put that there. It's not definitely. It is definitely have some trigger warnings in there, but it is good revenge. Oh, so, like Dex says, it is a decent revenge flick. Okay, the next one is a triple feature.
Oh God,
No, 4 films. And no,
more nudity.
but to be fair, this is one that family film. Your family is a Manson. Okay, so this one here I gave my dad. So
Now you know where I got the nude films.
so this is one I did. This is an out of print one. I'm very proud to get him this because this one you can't find anymore. And it is all just. I think this is all Franco. Is this all Franco?
It's all Franco, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Okay. So, and it is the 50 Shades of the Sade. And I can tell you right now, all 4 of these films are better than any 50 Shades of Grey film. Like just hands down. Nathan, have a great evening there, man. So we got here Marquis de Sade's Justine with Mercedes McCambridge in this one. Romana Power, the 18-year-old daughter of Tyrone Power. And Jack Palance. Oh, you're my number one guy. And we get Eugenie, which has, of course, Christopher Lee. And Maria, last name I don't pronounce. And we got Eugenie de Sade, because one Eugenie is not enough. And then we have the 4th one is Justine de Sade, because you got to have all the de Sades. And Justine, of course, is the famous book by de Sade, which I actually do like. But this is an amazing set. And I definitely cannot show you the inside of this set. I do apologize. Much nudity, even on the cases here.
You got 50 Shades of Grey for free.
Well, that's the best way to get 50 Shades of Grey.
By for free.
You pay with your time. Yeah, that is true.
Breast Bottle was a comedy. It was the same movie. It was a comedy with Tony Randall and Burl Ives, but it's not bad. It's a bit of fun.
Like that's a solid 4 like Franco films. To be honest with you, I would go.
They're actually not that bad.
Oh man,
you got to find something legitimate there. He's looking for something like.
Okay. Just give me a second. All right. Okay. It's something weird. It's something weird. All right. I apologize. I'm back. Okay, I can't even. Okay, it's something weird. Triple feature. I am so not showing this one. I know I can't. But it is a sinful triple feature.
I wish I could find the booze.
It literally that is the title for it. It's a sinful triple feature. It has the Sin Syndicate, Sin Magazine, And I'm not even going to say the name of the third film because it's highly suggestive. And no, I'm glad this is marked as not child video. Just putting that out there right now. But I guess what I'll do is I will quickly show the cover, not say another word, and go on to the next film. So.
I do have a Abbott and Costello collection here.
There we go. That's a film. That's the film that broke me tonight. You don't normally see me laugh on camera, but tonight you did. Okay, so thank God. Thank God this is something not like the other films that I just showed, but that is an amazing, sexy cover.
That's a different film. It's an interesting film.
And so Mon Macabre is doing like some of the out of print stuff, like is coming back. This is a possibility, definitely. When we're looking at the Mon Macabre stuff that they could bring back, maybe this could be one. And it's a Nashi film. Right, the bus on everything. And this is Panic Beats. I love this cover, by the way. This is a really cool cover. So, did you like change the case on this one? Was this normally a red case and it was broken and you had to switch it up?
No, that's the case that came with that. That's an early Mondo Macabre.
So, early Mondo.
Before they got into the red case.
This is a pre-red case Mondo Macabre. We know that Mondo Macabre is putting out something, a secret title, that was something that he put out before on Blu-ray. But we don't know what it is. But obviously I guess this one is something that could be. So, Panic Beats, what do you say about this one?
I really like that. It's hard to explain. It's a later Nashi one where it's almost like a fantasy within a story. It's hard to explain. Really hard to explain, but the visuals, it's really good visuals in this one. It's really nice.
So Jacinto Molina directed this one. He directed a lot of Nashi stuff. I have one question to ask you, though, and it's going to be very important.
Yes, there's nudity.
Yeah. No, that wasn't it. Are there any buses in this film? No buses. Okay.
No, not in that one.
That's just an exciting display.
That's close enough.
All right. Okay, we got another Nashi here. This looks like a Mondo, but it's not a Mondo Macabre. Looks like some Media Blasters release.
I believe it is.
So the quality is probably not going to be the best. Thank you so much, by the way, T-Money. Truly appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, very good of you.
So this is another Paul Nashi one. You can tell this looks like a Jack the Ripper type of thing. Is this a Jack the Ripper type of thing?
No, I don't really know about the Nanotech Project.
So this is Rojos Sangre. So is this a Jack the Ripper style film or?
No, it's basically not a true film, but it's about this older horror actor who's about to get an award. And they flash back to different roles that he played. It's got some really, really good visuals in this one, too, especially the scene of this bullet that go, well, our general did it before, too.
Was this
Steveletis right through.
The Steveletis type of thing?
Yes.
Yes. Does Steveletis work on this, or is this like somebody else?
Well, Nashi really liked this one, because
so, but he plays like Jack
it's like
the Ripper.
an horror actor who didn't get the recognition he should get, and which is close to Nashi in real life.
So it's kind of like, is it kind of like maybe Theater of Blood, kind of mixed up a bit with like Fade to Black types?
It's like that in a way, but like I say, it's European, so it's a different take on it. But it's an interesting movie. I'm glad I got it.
I do love this cover. It is a little bit of a mix mash, but I do kind of like this cover.
And he does different parts in it when he flashes back, so you'll see him as Jack the Ripper and a couple other characters.
I would definitely agree. This one this needs a high def
yes.
Update. Oh God. Okay. This one is a Jess Franco film.
Oh God.
It stars. Guess who it stars? Here you go. It's a Jess Franco film. Guess who stars in this Jess Franco film? Stop running away. Lena Romay. Oh my God, you're right. How could it be? Jamie's right. It's Lena Romay. But aside from Lena Romay, we also get in here. Martin Stidel is in a few films.
No nudity.
Guess. But this is the Marquis de Sade, starring Lena Romay.
Why couldn't you put that out? Full
This
Moon.
was put up by Full Moon.
And believe it or not, it's
X-rated.
it's
the scenes.
X-rated. Yeah, I didn't know when I got it, but it is apparently.
There's like all types of dots on the back of this like case here, like taking out nude scenes. So, for those that don't know, Full Moon actually put out 10 Franco
I've seen
films.
Salo. I haven't seen the other one, but I've seen Salo. Yeah,
Quills is the one about the Marquis de Sade that was on. I think you did see it.
I might have.
Yeah,
Wait
it
now.
was more of a famous one.
Yes, I did. I did see
that,
it. Yes.
That Melissa's actually a big fan of it.
Yeah. I prefer Blazing Saddles to Russell's Rhapsody, but I did see it.
But there's 10, and when you put them all together, that makes like a. I gotta get that.
I'd like to have that book. Be honest with you, I don't have it.
You just got all this stuff here. All right, so we got two from Vinegar Syndrome.
Oh my God,
So I don't know how to.
folks! He's not going to give me a break.
I'm gonna try and cover
You're going
this
to
up.
think I'm the most perverted person in the world. But it's not true.
No,
Not true.
these are just movies I picked. Like I specifically picked some of these movies because I knew the type that they were. He's got a lot of really cool Humphrey Bogart and stuff like that here too.
I do.
Just not doing
yes.
those tonight. So this is which one of the ones is this?
It's got a bunch of like what it is old time erotic movies like made back in the 50s. The quality is not great on them, but I love the case is done really nice. The box.
All Night at the Bizarre Art Theater. I don't know if I can show the inside of the case, but I'm going to look on the inside and just see if there is the.
They're more
building.
grindhouse, like adult grindhouse movies. I guess the best way to put it.
The loops, basically, a lot of these are,
Yeah,
right?
like loops,
Loops
yeah.
and some of the longer things.
Yeah.
So I think I can show this here. There's nothing, doesn't look to be any nudity.
Oh,
on
rest
it.
for the wicked.
But here's like the inside of this one right here. I can't show the other side, but actually I think it's very well done. And it has kind of like a real kind of like cool type of feel to it.
It's one of the better packaging that Vinegar Syndrome put out. I must say, it was really.
I
good
missed out
packaging.
on these sets, unfortunately, when they were out. I
Yes,
was initially,
yes.
by the way, going to make videos on all of these films. And there's a second one.
Well, I had to get the second one. I got the first one, so I had to get the second one. No,
All American Hustler.
don't read these titles.
I'm not reading. I can't read the rest of the title. So.
But they are good, aren't they?
They do sound
They're
good.
fun. You'll
Though I have seen
laugh yourself
that,
silly.
that one with the word S, and there are some pretty harsh-looking people in that film.
Now they think I'm really crazy. Someone at Ellen asked me, did I have an Annabelle doll? Now see what you got going.
No, I have the Annabelle doll. So I can't go on with something. You can't. Have you seen the actors in that film? It's not exactly.
Hey, he likes Circular.
It is.
Come on, get the normal movie here.
You
You gotta find
There's
one
normal movies coming. Don't worry. So they're
that's
gonna get
not too-
disappointed with normal movies. You know that,
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah.
So this is a one of the cool MGM Midnight Movie double features. And this is The House on Skull Mountain and The Mephisto Waltz. I love the cover for The House on Skull Mountain. I just think that is utterly gorgeous. What do you think of these?
Well, I've been collecting them for a long time. There's still a few I haven't got. I'd like to get my hands on, but I like them. I got quite a few of the midnight movie ones.
Now, Mephisto Waltz, that's Quinn Martin, right? So is that TV?
Yeah. It's not my favorite, but I collect the midnight movies, or whatever they are.
So when I was growing up, like
They're
Quinn Martin. Hey there, Brian. Welcome. We've got Brian here from Just to This YouTube channel and Just to This podcast, which I was just on, by the way. It's out there right now, and Pure Cinema podcast as well with Elric Kane.
Thank God you just came on.
Because you missed us cracking up laughing. Actually, Brian, is what you missed. But this is a rare disc, so I'll just put this one over here. Oh no. So House on Skull Mountain, Mephisto Waltz. I've got quite a collection of these. My dad has some really, really cool ones that I wanted to show. Next one up here is a fun, cheesy one. Cameron Mitchell. The always quality one's going to be Cameron Mitchell.
And Raymond Burr.
And Raymond Burr. Well, yeah. You got to have Raymond Burr. And Lee Marvin, too.
Yeah.
And Lee G. Cobb. Do you know what the movie is, guys? So we got here Gorilla at Large. and the Mystery on Monster Island. Another rare one.
Oh, wait,
So you got a couple rare ones.
Monster Island got Cushing and Ashy.
So in the later editions of initially the MGM double features were all done on one disc. Now the later ones that were made with 2 disc releases. Most of the early ones were all 1 disc. Do you have the double feature with?
No, I'd like to have that one.
So
I can't seem to get my hands on it.
Paul Nashi's in like Monster Island.
And Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing. Okay, wow. Terrence Stamp made this one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen this one.
That's the reason I got that. But they're both, that's a good set.
Paul Nashi has Flint.
Yeah, that's a good set.
See, not everything has been sleazy here, guys. Just so you know.
No.
So the next one is a triple feature.
Back to the sleaze again, folks. It didn't last long.
A third strike edition, by the way.
Oh, my.
With Sybil Danning, Linda Blair, Sylvia Crystal. That's actually a really good one. And it is Chained Heat, Red Heat, and Jungle Warriors. Gotta love these 3. Do they each have their own? Oh, I cannot show that. So it's a 2-disc set. So Chained Heat gets its own disc because it's Chained Heat. Then Red Heat and Jungle Warriors share a disc. And apparently Chained Heat has a special French language version. Boom chicka wawa. And disc 2, I'm guessing that it's Red Heat that has a Linda Blair commentary track. So does actually Chained Heat.
It's a good set.
Very good set in VSC, so I'm not quite sure how easy this one is to get nowadays.
Blair and Sybil Danning new together. So.
Chained Heat is John Vernon.
Yeah.
Oh, I love John Vernon.
That's right. You got it.
And we got Is Tracy Lords in that? Is Tracy Lords? I don't think so, is she?
I don't think so. I don't believe.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
I'm pretty sure she's not. She's the same.
They definitely need Blu-ray releases. So this one here does have Blu-ray release. This is actually a decent one.
Yes,
this
Jonathan Demme, yes.
Is Shriek Show.
Yeah.
I think Kino put this out, right? Because he did the whole thing. So this is a classic Jean Rollin one. So now we're getting classy with Jean Rollin. This is kind of classy. 2 orphan vampires. So obviously this is a classic story about some ragtag orphans that are trying to make the orphanage better. No, it's about nude vampires. That's what it's about.
No, actually, it's about 2 blind girls in an orphanage.
But they're nude.
No, they're partially nude.
They're partially nude.
What it is, a good premise is 2 girls that are blind in the daytime. In the nighttime, they can see and they become vampires. So it's a good, good plot. Bridget Leigh is in it.
Everything the trees have built.
Oh, KG, yes. Just Jonathan Demme. KG. I've got that one upstairs. That's right.
So
you're right.
You're going to see that he likes actual normal. So this is Dark Age, which is actually a really cool monster film. This one, I'm guessing. James, you're going to know this one, right? It's a killer crocodile movie. Exactly.
Right on. Right.
Vernon was definitely a god of mine, man. I love Vernon.
Oh, yeah.
So we get John Jarrett in this one here. Of course, he was in Wolf Creek. And, of course, the brilliant Next to Kin, which if you don't have it, get Next to Kin. It's an amazing film. I highly recommend that film. It's a great exploitation film.
Vernon was here in Cornerbrook. I don't know if you know that or not.
Was he really?
Yeah, John Vernon. I think he got a brother who lives here or used to live here. My mom met him.
Nan met a lot of them. Those. Had a cool Nan for stuff like. So the camera's in a different direction, but I think we're gonna have something like peeking through, or coming through. You're gonna come through on camera. Are you gonna be able to do it? Are you gonna get around? Okay. That is some Indiana Jones level work. But this is Dark Age with John Jarrett, of course. I John Jarrett was actually a good-looking dude back in the day, back in Next to Kin. But I actually love this film. So you got this one recently, didn't you?
Fairly recently.
Umbrella
It's
put
an
this one
older
out?
movie, but I just picked it up recently.
How do you counter with John Jarrett? I'm there for that. Like I'm a big John Jarrett fan. It's not Shadow in television. A shadow. It's a mysterious shadow. I cannot tell you who it is. All right. Now see, movies that are more. We'll go with class here. Who likes martial arts? Amy, you're gonna like this one.
I've got some from Umbrella. They put out a good product.
Did they ever say if there was? Perfect. So we do know that the Severin and Umbrella edition have the same transfer for Next to Kin. So either way, you're good to go.
Was nudity
In Dark Age?
In Dark Age. Yes, the crocodile was nude.
The crocodile was nude. Like the crocodile didn't initially want to be nude, but they paid him extra, so that all worked out in the end. Though I read an interview later on, the crocodile regretted it, and he won't do nudity again. He's got a no nudity clause.
I've got a really good one, Man from Hong Kong from Umbrella, but we haven't got that one here right now. But I've got it upstairs. One of my favorite discs from Umbrella.
Oh, Umbrella's. How many movies are on that film? That's like got a ton.
Oh, that's great. It's got more features and extras than probably any film I got. It's really good.
Speaking of one with lots of movies on it, Brian Trenchard Smith, yeah, amazing.
Yeah, that was really good.
One of my favorite commentary people is Brian Trenchard Smith.
Yeah.
When I think of like, okay, if I ever did a commentary, like what I want like that level of energy to be like, I want it to be like Trenchard Smith level. This is Angela Mao Ying, right? Angela Mao Ying?
Yeah.
She was like Bruce Lee's sister, wasn't she? In like that movie.
And Enter Dragon, yes.
Yeah, I thought so. I actually love this cover. Who put this one out? Shout Factory put this out?
All right.
So this is a 3-disc collection, right? Two movies per film. So we got When Taekwondo Strikes, The Tournament, Stoner, Not What You Think, The Himalayan, A Queen's Ransom and Broken Oath, and special feature theatrical trailers, because that's a special feature nowadays. No, really cool films. Bruce Lee chose her to be his sister in the movie for a
No,
reason.
we don't have that one on it. No.
Which one?
I've got it somewhere though. Apkado. I'm pronouncing it right, but I think I have that movie on another. It's got a couple of George Lazenby.
This is
It's
a
in
harder to
couple of
find
those.
one now, I think.
Yeah,
Like
I'm a big fan of Angela Mao. Her stuff.
thanks to those who support Umbrella, they're a
I
small
love
company.
chocolate. And my wife was a big fan of that one too. I did for a martial arts movie. She loved it. Chocolate, loved it.
A small company in every sale, so every sale is important. So definitely, guys, support Umbrella Entertainment. They do some amazing stuff. They got some of the sexiest
yeah.
covers like that are put out. We're looking at those today.
Yeah, they're really, really great stuff.
The Gone like cover, I'm pretty sure it's Umbrella Entertainment. Like, but just some amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Jamie said on here recently that that it is the same transfer as the Umbrella and Severin has. Did we talk about The Last Wave? I'm pretty sure we did. That's a really cool one. My favorite Umbrella one that I got in my release is right now. I'm not sure. It's a toss-up. I like the Road Games release, but I still think it's fair game.
Fair game is good too.
Yeah, like that. That's such an amazing release.
Yeah.
I'm jealous of this. This is awesome. Razorback. Yeah, Razorback's a sexy looking release. Good old Steve Railsback. This is the Emmanuelle Trilogy. So it's a 3-disc set. Where did this one come from? This one looks like it actually came from Hong Kong or somewhere.
I don't know.
Korea.
That's one I got from eBay one time.
Okay, so it's French, English, subtitles in Korean, English. I'm going to guess this is Korean release. But we got like the Jaws of Emmanuelle parts 1, 2, and 3 on here. That's the documentary that was put out on the set.
It's the three done by Sylvia Crystal.
incredibly well done. Kino put these out actually, with the exact same features. But this is a very nice looking set and very well done. I'm a huge fan of the early Emmanuelle films. The kind of shaped my childhood.
New road games. I haven't got the road games no chance to pick one up now. It says a new one coming out.
The much
I
better
didn't-
transfer. Oh,
I didn't buy the one that came out, so
oh damn. Okay. Well, I was given the one that I got as a gift, so I can have both of them.
No, thank you. And I bet you like Emmanuelle. I wonder
we're
why.
passing to let our daughter pass by the.
Our daughter?
Our daughter. That's the weirdest
Oh, I
thing.
can't laugh no more.
Well then.
See, she
I
jinxed
never
me.
knew that.
She jinxed me right away. See.
That will be the version O. So that's gonna be Ultimate Edition.
Oh, should be good.
Is that the indicator one what we're talking about there? Or is this one coming out
Indicator. I think it says indicator.
perfect? Okay, so that one has a really sexy release. It's done much like you've got the Night of the Demon.
Night of the Demon. I
It's
got
done like that.
it. Okay.
So it's gonna be one of those.
Be
two
interested in
releases.
that one probably.
So now I do want it. So I'm gonna have to buy it. So getting in some regular stuff. So you can see
Oh.
not on nudity. And this is Who Saw Her Die, which is one that actually
George Lazenby.
one of my favorite Bond. He did one of my
Yeah.
favorite Bond movies anyway. On Her Majesty's Secret Service. A lot of great features on there. Of course, this is directed
Yeah,
by
we both got box sets. They're great.
Aldo
He's
Lato.
tiny indicator.
Oh yeah, indicator boxes. I collect like indicator a lot. There's a guy comes out named George who has pretty much everything indicator. A really sweet guy. He did like I showed off some indicator stuff on an early video. Like I showed off some box sets. He really like took to them, really liked them, and he showed me like his collection afterwards. It's amazing. This is a really good one. We will not tell you Who Saw Her Die. You gotta kind of find out for your own. So just so we can show quality films, see?
Yes,
I'm nice
great.
to you. Empire of the North with Lee Marvin, Ernest Borgnine, and Keith Carradine. Now, doesn't this one have like a wicked fight in it?
Yeah, that's worth showing them again because that's one everybody should have.
Yeah. So if you have not seen Empire of the North, definitely recommend this one.
Oh gosh, 100%. That's a great movie.
Oh, Jamie, definitely worth checking out. So,
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
because this is the one right where they're kind of like they're rail jumpers.
Yeah,
right?
they're oboes, and they got this train where Ernest Borgnine's on the conductor, and nobody gets on his train without getting a bad beating or killed. So they make a bit. All the hobos make a bit that Lee Marvin can run the route without getting
Without getting
beat
killed.
up or killed by Borgnine. It's really good, really good.
Great cast too. We got like wow. So Simon Oakland's in this.
Night After Hunter, Robert Mitchum.
Fair
That's
film.
he asked what my best movie was. I told him.
Fantastic movie. I'm going to keep going with classic stuff. So, this is Byleth, Demon of Incest.
Oh God, not another nude. God.
So, what do you guys say about Byleth? It's a Severin release. I don't have this one yet.
I can't say too much about this one. This is one that I got because I like the actor, but this,
Mark Damon, right?
it's a giallo and it's typical. It really is. It's not that great. It's not a lot of action in it. But
So, it's not just any incest, it's demon incest.
yeah,
So, we got the other ones up here now. And then they all fall down. Because, that's me.
just one of those nights, folks.
All right. Devilfish, which is actually a cool Code Red release. Didn't you actually get this thinking it was another film?
I might have.
It's got Michael Sapkow in it, who I actually really like. I actually bought a movie with him recently called A Massacre at Dancer Valley. This one's done by Lamberto Bava. I love this cover, by the way. It's one sexy cover. Auto Contour Sapkow as well. And it says it has reverse artwork, but is this one of those cases? No, it actually does. So a lot of times you'll see sometimes they say reverse artwork and it'll be like a misprint. Not in this one. This is also called Monster Shark. Look at that cover. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sexy.
It's a classic movie, a big fish that eats people.
Never been done before.
No. One of a kind.
All right. This is different. I don't think it's VCR release. MTV, right? MTV.
Yeah.
Back in the early days. So Beyond Atlantis. Yeah, okay.
It's a cheesy one, but I like the cast and I like the cover.
Who we got in this one? Who's like cast-wise in this one? Is there it's John Ashley, Patrick Wayne, Sid Haig's in this one, late rest in peace.
George Nader.
So, incredible cast.
Oh,
Oh,
I do.
Kubrick, have a great night there, man. I'm gonna have to finish this one up soon because I'm not feeling the best. So, unless my dad decides he wants to take over.
Oh, I'm tired.
So, Trapped Alive, which you did like.
I did like that a lot. So
And a fun little Arrow video release if you haven't checked it out. And then we're going to end off with two classic films.
More nudity. It's the only way to go.
Do you have the Angel Collection, they asked? You don't, do you?
No, you do, don't you?
I do, yeah. You got to get that. It's a cool set. So we have Tinto Brass's Miranda. Somebody asked early on. You have the Split Tooth. Thank you for coming in, Jamie. Have a great night there. And check out Emperor's North. It's actually a really cool film. And last but not least, before I finish off this video, because I'm going to do that in a second, is the great Serena Grande in Lady of the Night.
See you,
Have a
Jamie.
great evening there. And with that, guys, at 102 minutes, way longer than I expected this video to be. Because, oh crap, I'm still on medication. Thank you guys so much for coming in tonight. Thank you, Dad, for helping me with this video here.
No problem.
Check out my Just to This episode that I just did recently. Does he have the new Tinto Brass set from Cult Epics? You don't? Not yet, I don't think.
No.
And I will see you guys really soon. This is my dad. He's the cool one.
See you
I'm
later.
Aaron. This is the Call to... You guys are the Call to Cinema. You guys rock. And have a great evening. It's been a blast. It really has.